Fans, let's take our time to talk about your club. I've just reasoned again. That starting lineup of Arne Slot yesterday against Crystal Palace. I'm still not finding any way to make that lineup make sense. This is a manager who has been losing match upon matches, six losses in 7 matches, which was not heard of Liverpool since 1902, if I'm not mistaken. That Liverpool have lost 6 games in 7. And Arne Slot went ahead to, make those wholesale changes in that game against Crystal Palace, knowing fully well the kind of team Crystal Palace are and what they bring. What is really, really going on? £500 million thereabout spent in the transfer window, wholesale changes made in the summer. You see, when the season started, Liverpool, go back and check my comment when Liverpool won against Bournemouth and Newcastle. I said it, I was saying it as early as then, that these wins were not sustainable. During the transfer window, I was saying that if these players that Arne Slot was buying, if any of them flops, he will have a big problem. And it is exactly what is happening currently. Now, looking at the next 3 fixtures for Liverpool: Aston Villa, Real Madrid, Manchester City. Liverpool could be out of the Premier League title race in those 3 matches. Because if you go and maybe draw or lose again against Aston Villa and pick up that same result against Man City, and Arsenal goes ahead to win, that would be Arsenal like at least 11 to 12 points ahead at this stage of the season. And it's not looking better for Arne Slot. This man is looking very confused. He's looking like he doesn't even have solution to the problems he's facing. I see him come to press conference and saying he cannot defend because he cannot win because he's playing too many away games and teams are coming to Anfield playing low blocks and using long throws and set pieces. I don't understand. A manager is not supposed to be coming out to be speaking like that. You're coming out to tell everybody that your team cannot cope with long balls, with set pieces, with people playing low block. You're a defending champion, my friend. You need to do better. And I see a lot of Liverpool fans now are complaining that this man needs to leave their club. And yes, I don't see it getting better. And if changes have to be made, I think it has to be made now and early enough for someone else to come in and take this team and make something good out of it now that it is still very much early. Because I'm looking at this man, he looks clueless from the sidelines. He cannot make substitutions that will change games. His starting lineups are always very questionable, and it's not looking good at this moment in time. It is looking so poor. Liverpool are not playing. They're not playing well. They cannot pass the ball. They cannot keep the ball. They cannot cut teams open. And I think again, this man is not starting the right players. I have said it. Starting Kekes ahead of Robertson. I'm not seeing what Kekes is bringing. That you are still keeping Robertson on the bench for him. It's not making any sense whatsoever. Isak should not even be starting ahead of Ekitike because Ekitike is doing well. I think a lot of these players need to be eased in with time, but to just bring all of them in, throw them, it's just not looking good. Liverpool fans, what do you guys think? Do you think Arne Slot needs to be sacked now, bring in somebody to replace him and bring the team together? Or what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section, because for me, I don't see it changing anytime soon. And it could be over before you guys would realize. And I think a change now would be better. But let me know what you think in the comment section.